Oh, hi. I'm standing in front of Bono's house. Well, not really. Actually, it's Ashford Castle in County Mayo, Ireland. We're here today because we're going to learn how to build a moat. You see, we just finished analyzing apartment operating expenses for last year, and we realized that some of the Oscar-nominated films this year were really talking about how to operate apartments more efficiently. Take, for example, The Life of Pi. Rhythm and Hughes did a lot of the special effects for The Life of Pi, and now Rhythm and Hughes is in bankruptcy in Chapter 11. Now, you get into Chapter 11 for a lot of reasons, but a major reason is you're just not balancing revenue with expenses appropriately. Look at another film, Amour. Amour sort of reinforced something that maintenance personnel have known for a long, long time, that there are virtually limitless uses for duct tape. And then there's Silver Linings Playbook. In Silver Linings Playbook, Bradley Cooper's character, Pat Solitano, was sort of bogged down in life, just like apartment investors are bogged down in all the minutiae involved with operating apartments. Now, Pat figured out a way out of the hole that he was in. He developed a motto, which he called Excelsior. And Excelsior meant to him that he would look for the silver lining in everything. So how do we create the silver lining in operating our apartment properties? We looked at one category, just advertising and marketing expenses, and quite truthfully, we picked that category for one reason. It's the only line item operating expense that has fallen significantly in the last 10 years. Let's take a look at that. In fact, advertising expenses have fallen very dramatically. We looked at larger, newer properties and smaller, older properties. Larger, newer properties saw expenses drop from about $600 a unit a year 10 years ago to less than $300 a unit today. That's about a 50% reduction. Smaller properties saw even a more significant reduction in that cost. You go back 8 or 10 years and the costs were about $130 a unit, and now they're just $35 a unit in 2012. That's almost a 75% cut in the advertising and marketing budget. So before I go on, I just want to sort of frame this discussion with something that Warren Buffett said. He says a lot of very interesting things, and I've got one of his quotes here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So Warren Buffett said, "I look for economic castles protected by unbreachable moats." So that's why we're here today, to build our moat. Question is, how exactly do you build an unbreachable moat around your apartment operation? Again, we're going to look at the advertising and marketing budget area and figure out how to do it within that budget. To do that, we talked to a number of people locally in and around the apartment industry to get their advice. And we got a number of tips from them. Now, they're not just talking about concepts. In the article that comes with this video, they're actually telling you how to implement them. And I think that's really important. So to start with, Chasten Fulbright at Blanton Turner talked about the concept of branding. Not just the concept of it, but how to do it, and not only how to do it, but how to maintain it and how to fix it if it breaks. And that's really important, the whole branding concept. Then we also talked to Mark Davis with For Rent Media Solutions, and Mark brought up the idea of reputation management. Now, reputation management is a real popular buzzword these days, but Mark goes into a lot of detail talking about how do you monitor your reputation, how do you repair your reputation if it's broken, and how do you improve your reputation at all times. Then we talked to Leon O'Daniel. Leon does a lot of website design, and he talked about a lot of ways going from the simplest, most economical solutions up to more costly, more advanced, but also much more dramatic solutions to improve your web presence. And by that, he talked about not only just your own website, but how to improve your web presence in social media as well. So these three, plus a number of other people that we talked to, came up with a lot of ideas. They're all in this article. The article is about 6 pages if you print it out, with a lot of information in it. And it's my guess that if you were to implement about 60% of the ideas in this article, then you would have created your unbreachable moat. You can download the article. It's called How to Build a Moat from our website. We published it today. We hope you found this video useful and that you'll come back next Friday for another weekly apartment update.